Welcome back to Forsaken, aka Descent, but like with way better visuals. What's the next level? Yeah, we're moving on to the Federal Bank Vault. Disable the bank's generator to reach the lower maximum security vaults. Codes are needed to get... Those codes, I swear to God, they don't fucking work. They'll like give you a code that's obviously... it's pretty clear as to what it looks like, and then... I don't know, maybe it's the... Whatever. I'll get to that when we get to it. Codes are needed to gain access to each security vault, collect as much gold as you can, and then make your escape through the bank's old concealed exit. So, this level, my record on it is 34 minutes. Fuck, this is going to be another single level episode. I can guarantee you that, because I do not want to go for too long. I mean, remember back when YouTube had like those limits, like every video was like 10 or 15 minutes long. Yeah, it's not the case anymore. But I still don't want to be making like stupid long episodes, you know. I mean, this is an old school first person shooter though, so it might just end up being stupid long anyway, just by virtue of how these games are designed. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, they do open. Okay, cool. So we got these laser beams. Let's see. Basically, yeah, what I was talking about is you see these particles. Okay, well, I feel like maybe those particles are what determine the pattern that they want you to follow when inserting the code. Inputting the code, whatever, because there's this pattern of lightning bolts that are actually textured on, you know, like the warning sign, like, oh, high voltage, that shit, that's actually textured onto the buttons. But maybe that's not it, because every time I type it in the way that they show it, it doesn't fucking work. Doesn't help that like inserting the code's all clunky. You have to like actually shoot it, wasting ammo. That's great, you know, in a game where ammo is like, it's technically unlimited, because the ammo works kind of differently in this game. It's not so much like how much you can shoot, but it's more so how effective your weapon is. Okay, those are the lasers. Yeah, they're gone now. Pay attention to those little picture-in-picture moments, because they're very useful. Have I talked about the soundtrack? I have talked about the soundtrack. Yeah, okay, so this game's OST. I freaking love this theme, because they literally just have a dude just going, Forsaken. It's like, who does that anymore? I love that so much. Just the self-awareness. You know, okay, to be fair, there's a chance that maybe it's some stock sample that just happens to be Forsaken. I don't know, actually. I mean, maybe they hired a guy specifically for that. You don't exactly need, like, to hire a professional vocalist to do that. There's no singing to that. It's not like he's actually singing the bass line or something in, you know, like, the relative to what the notes are doing, and then going, like, you know, Forsaken, you know, like, actually in key. No, he's not doing that. He's just going, yeah, Forsaken, bitch. It's that classic late 90s thing where you just take a random, like, sound and yeah, you just put it over your track. And that's, it seems to still be kind of a thing. I don't know, I can't say that I've been keeping up with a lot of modern music production thing. I mean, I definitely like to, you know, listen to all sorts of different kinds of music and try and draw influence and try to make cool stuff. But I can't say I'm, like, fully aware of, like, what's the latest, like, compositional trick that you gotta use to get your hot track on the top whatever. I don't give a shit, honestly. I was actually planning on doing that for a living. But then it turns out, in the university that I'm going to be attending, they don't actually, like, they don't have audio production and mastering anymore. At least, they're supposed to have it, but there's not enough people who want to do it. So, instead I'm going to be doing audiovisual design, which is essentially what I'm doing right now. It's like just doing videos, you know, except we're probably going to be using Adobe Premiere and After Effects instead of Vegas, which... yeah, fine. I've actually, I've done a bit of practice with After Effects, just sort of remember how it works. It's really simple. You know, I don't know why, back when I was getting into video editing and stuff, Adobe's products had like a really weird reputation of being really hard to use, especially Premiere, which is weird to me. It's not. It really isn't, you know? It's a little bit different compared to Sony Vegas, and After Effects can be a little daunting, but that's only because of just how much it can do. But really, just think of it as like the video version of Photoshop, because it has a lot of the same shit. I mean, it's the same people. So, yeah, it's pretty damn intuitive if you ask me. Fucking Adobe sponsor me. No, I've never purchased an Adobe product in my entire life, you know. So I don't think that would work. Although, to be fair, they'd probably send you a review code. Would they send you review codes? They do that for video games, obviously, but... okay, what I have to do now. Go here. I haven't been here before. So, is this where you get the code? No. You get the code later on. Okay, let's see. So maybe this is the room. It's all red and shit. So it's potential. Yep, there it is. So look at this. Look at this. Oh, I get it. It's oh, motherfucker. My whole fucking life. Well, I mean, whole life. I've known about this game's existence for only a few years. But what I mean is, I always thought it was the pattern that they show. No, it's the pattern that flashes. So it's like, so it's the corners. Wow, that is... I don't want to say that's not intuitive at all, but I can't say it's the most obvious thing. Maybe get rid of this obvious line of... I get that it's just the texture and stuff, but it's really confusing. I was totally under the impression that's the thing, and I was just doing it wrong somehow, but no, that's the wrong pattern. Now I know the pattern. Because I was totally planning on no-clipping, by the way, if it didn't work. In fact, if it doesn't work right now, for whatever fucking reason, I'm just gonna no-clip. You know, I'm just gonna hit the freaking screenshot key. I've unconfigured it. What do you call it? I've removed it from the OBS hotkeys, so it won't actually take a screenshot now when I hit the tilde button, I think the name is, the thing that opens up the console command. The cheat button, as you would call it. Ever notice that, like, this game has objects that, like, you can pick up, like gold, and then they have, like, this? Why would you do that? That's weird. I don't know. You know, when you play a game like this, you start to notice things that you don't necessarily think are criticisms, but just strange design elements that, like, they don't really affect the gameplay at all. It could be anything on the floor. It doesn't really fucking matter what it is. But at the same time, you think, like, yeah, but when you have collectible gold, why would you put this non-collectible gold? That makes no sense. Like, why is it bolted to the floor? They just put it there as decoration? Is it not actually gold? It's some other material? I don't know, man. I haven't played Terraria in a while. Speaking of Terraria, did you know that the old versions still work perfectly fine on modern Windows? It's not surprising. The game was released in like 2011 or 12, I think. It's not that old. It's not recent, but it's not like so old it won't work on any computer released past 1995. Also, when I said the tilde key and, you know, cheat key, I might be activating it real soon, because I'm really freaking low on shield, and this motherfucker better drop some. Come on, drop. Ah, damn it, he got an orbital. I do like that, though, because, you know, like, what the hell was that? That was from the game, right? Yeah. Because I live in the kind of place where you just randomly hear sounds from the real world, and you think, what the hell was that? Because that's how it is. Either way, yeah, what was I talking about? The orbital, yeah. The orbital shooty things. So basically, the orbit around your guy, and like they just give you extra projectiles. Then it kind of bothers me though, is that it makes it kind of impossible to charge the, well, what do you call it? The Trojacks? Yeah, Trojacks. That's what it's called. Well, look at this fancy new water they added. Why did he do that? It makes it hard to charge the Trojacks because you waste ammo basically just shooting that, because they consume the same ammo that you would use for any of your other weapons. I haven't missed anything. What the fuck? What's going on? Where am I? Okay, you bastards have spawned. Okay, so clearly I've done whatever I have to do in there, and now I'm getting attacked, because that's how you mark progression in these kind of games. How much are you getting your ass kicked? Just like in real life. Anyway, hold on, let me just make 100% sure I'm not missing anything. I'm not gonna, no, I'm gonna try not to crank the brightness. I don't want to give you guys eye cancer, but sometimes I do actually turn the brightness up quite high, because I just want to see, and like I keep my monitor brightness quite low actually, because for general purposes I don't like to have my monitor too bright. But when it comes to videos with like these dark ass environments, yeah, I kind of have to do that. Let's see, can I get past now? Well, I still can't. What am I missing? Oh, you know, I must have missed a fucking switch or something. You know what I'm just gonna do? Speed! I respawn here, so is there something I'm missing here? Like a switch that deactivates that. Oh shit, you know what it might be? There might be, oh, there it is. Fuck. Make that shit less inconspicuous. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, now, no, I'm not gonna no-clip to go all the way back there, because I probably will get lost if I try to do that, so I'm just gonna, there you go. So now, haha, there's all of my Minecraft items. I hate you know, that really bothers me. The fact that, see, I was born in 2001, so when Minecraft came out in 2011, I was 10 years old. So go figure, in my head, a lot of the things that Minecraft does are like the first time they were done. They weren't. The concept of dropping your items when you die is not something that Minecraft invented, as this game clearly demonstrates. In fact, I'm sure there's games prior to this which also do that. Oh, wait a second, remember Quake? You know, in that game, when you die, you drop a little pack. I mean, like, that only really applies to multiplayer, but still, I need to save key. What's that? That's susgun ammo. Susgun. I don't even I do have the susgun. Cool. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yes, I am. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're just going to keep going now. That doesn't open. Why does that not? Aha! There's a new section. I'm assuming now, whatever it is that I did in that part of the level has now made the next bit of the level available. There's the key. So now, conveniently, we have a key that's spawned. Now I have to go back. Yes, now that will activate, and I'm assuming there's enemies for me to shoot here, right? Oh, there's no enemies for me to shoot. Okay, cool. How do I know I'm going the right way then? Maybe I'm not going the right way because there's no enemies for me to shoot. Okay. Dude, does it sound like I'm criticizing this game? I'm not. I fucking love this game, honestly. It's so damn fun. It's really grown on me ever since I figured out you can use the tab key to open a map. Because I was stubbornly refusing to use it because I thought I'd just confuse me more. No. It helps immensely. Like, again, they should just, like, fuck any marketing for this game. Just go, we added a map in all caps. You know, and just have all the screenshots for the game be this. In different angles. Just like, yep. Can you... There you go. Okay, so you gotta shoot a specific point on it for it to open. And now it's open. Let's see, we got another key. Oh, you bitch! Why do you do damage? And yes, most of my commentary will end up devolving into me singing along to the awesome soundtrack because it's awesome. And, you know, Mega Man 11, right? That game also has an awesome soundtrack. It's interestingly divisive, though. I'm gonna save that for when I'm actually playing the game. But some people weren't a huge fan of it. They said, like, it gives them Sonic 4 vibes. Like, look, first of all, I like the Sonic 4 OST. Alright? You might have seen that video I did on Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2. Some guy left a comment that was like, this must be the infamous Sonic Defense Force. Yeah, I get that. I don't really know what a Sonic Defense Force is. I know Sonic Forces. That was a game that released in 2017 for Xbox, PS4, Switch, and PC, and there was also a mobile version. But yeah, I guess... I don't know, I just like the game. Screw it. I always imagined that maybe that means I have poor taste, and... No, the truth is, at least... I imagine by popular definition, having poor taste isn't necessarily liking bad things and not liking good things. That's just called having unconventional taste, I guess. Because I like a lot of games that are critically acclaimed. It's more so having no taste just means liking everything indiscriminately, or even disliking everything, just not being able to really have any preference. That, in my head, is like poor taste. Like, straight up, like, nothing's good, everything's good. You know, just like this total extremist mentality. That can be a problem. Let's see. This bit is a total piece of shit because you got these fucking rocks and they will fall on you. Yeah, I told you. Okay, cool. Let's keep going this way. Okay, so this took me a fucking while to figure out. There. You shoot the one in the middle. And now... thanks to my astute observation, aka looking it up, and then only realizing after the fact, after I've looked it up, you're supposed to do this. Why didn't it work? Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's try this. It worked! Holy shit, that's the first time I've ever gotten that fucking thing to work. That never works usually, but now it does. That's awesome. Alright, here we go. Baseline singing because I do not have the range to be singing any of the lead. To be fair, this piece of music doesn't have any lead part. There's no distinct melody. That's just how drum and bass is usually. I mean, sometimes there's like a repetitive melody, but here there's just, it's all groove. You know, you just got this like this chunky going just repeating constantly, and you got all this stuff going on top that's like vaguely melodic, like these percussive parts that have like some pitch to them, a little bit of Dorian in there, you know, going like doo doo, you know, doing that. Some people call it the James Bond bass line. It's not how it works, guys. It has to specifically be an E minor, and it has to, yeah. I'm really appealing to my target demographic of people who probably aren't too interested in music. I don't know. I mean, I post music to my channel. No one really watches it. Maybe that's a good thing, because that means I can make it as embarrassing as I want about the most embarrassing subjects. I literally have a song about how much I hate going outside. I called it Bubble. It's the third track on that EP that I posted that no one watched. I'm not salty about it, by the way. Like, genuinely, it's almost a relief, because, you know, there's a lot of stuff on there. It's like, you want people to hear it, but like you're scared of how many people will hear it. Like, let me tell you, when my freaking low settings video started to quote unquote blow up, it didn't blow up. 6K views. It's really good for me. For most content creators, that wouldn't be great, but I'm amazed, you know, and also amazed by the Tony Hawk video. But and I can guarantee you this isn't going to do as well. But I just want to do it, so I don't really care. That's not what drives me. But the point is, when that happened, when I started getting views, I was freaking out, honestly, because I was like, oh shit, what do I do now? Okay, so what is this pattern? Middle, it's like okay, diagonal, cool, easy. Now I just gotta figure out where the fuck to go. Diagonal, green, diagonal. Keep that in mind. GD, green diagonal. Yes, I'm just gonna keep singing the damn bass line, and let me tell you, I'm gonna have a really, really hard time not singing the entire time while playing Mega Man 11. Because God, that shit is melodies upon melodies, man. It's such a great OST. I don't fucking care if the instruments. It's amazing. Oh, it's not 8-bit. It's amazing. Shut up. Like, honestly, the chord progressions and everything. How do I put it? Because I can't say that any of it is like super progressive and weird and I mean, like dead ass fucking the Blockman theme, like the catchiest. Well, actually no, the catchiest one is probably Fuse Man, but Blockman's theme is like partially just the 4 chords. You know, like pop music. But I'm gonna have a really hard time playing that level and not singing Infinite's theme from Snock Froses, because like basically the melodic, the musical idea behind it is so similar to some of the melodies in that one, where it's like, after all this time. Okay, whatever. We'll save that for that let's play. So what was it, diagonal? Please work. Dick. Okay, let's try this. Dick. Okay, we'll try again. No. Try again. Yay, it actually worked. I still can't believe that. So it turns out they're highlighted. I thought that was just a graphical effect, man. I didn't think that would actually be the answer, but I guess it is. And that's really frustrating though, because, you know, it's not super clear. You place these warning signs on the pattern, and you think, okay, that's it. See, the blue key code. So blue is, wait a second, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Blue is also, what the fuck? What was that? It's also diagonal. Yeah, okay, cool. I think, wait, let me go back for a second. Die! Stop existing! Okay, so I just checked. Yeah, the blue pattern is basically diagonal again. Maybe they put those signs, for those, you know, high voltage things on there just for, like, reference to give you a sense of orientation as to where exactly it's pointing. I don't know. We'll see. Colored lighting. It's actually really pretty though. It's surprising just how it's just simple effect. Like I like to sometimes mess around with the original Unreal Engine, Unreal ED, fucking 1998, right? And sometimes it amazes me how effective the colored lighting is. It's such a simple thing that a computer from 20-something years ago can do, and yet it still is appealing visually, you know? And that's great. That's amazing. Wait. Is there a thing I can insert a code? No, there's nowhere for me to insert a code. Okay, I guess we're just gonna keep going. I don't know where to go. There you go. Now we're going this way, and we're gonna see what we can see. So, there's a vent. Nope, nothing there. We got a golden power pod and enemies, which means I guess we're supposed to be here? Or maybe it's just one of those, like, Serious Sam moments where it's just like, fuck you, destroy these enemies. Let's see. No. Look at that. Look at this. All this shit that I haven't done. Okay, go. This must be the way forward. Alright, I think I'm actually on the right track. Finally, yeah. The lighting went all blue, which must mean that we're gonna find the place where we insert the blue key code, which was diagonal, just like the green one. Stop doing damage to me. You shall not defeat the main protagonist of a video game. Although I do kind of like how this game, it does this thing where it makes you feel like you're not the main protagonist in a way. And I kind of like that, you know? I mean, there's plenty of games where... Okay, there you go. So, let's see how this works. Nope. Try it this way. No. Oh, that worked. I cannot believe I'm actually making this shit work. This is amazing. Now find a secret exit. Don't call it a secret exit when it's obviously not really a secret then. Okay, this must be the bit where you... When you know, you're not in the level anymore, right? Let's see. Oh, wow, there's all these... Oh, come on. Is it going to be like, oh, pick the right one, otherwise you die? No, okay, they're not going to do that. This is 1998, not 1988. Because, yes, that was a very common trope in the 80s for video games, where it's like, You didn't make the right choice. You die now. Now go fucking buy the full game instead of renting it. I don't know. The concept of renting video games is a really weird one for me. To be honest, the concept of like video games in a store is because like we do have some actual stores where you can buy physical copies of games, but for the most part it's all digital here. It's strange because like you get this like culture shock when you grow up exposed to so much American culture via the internet, because that's just what I was interested in, and I still am, obviously. And you know, just Western culture, English, I guess also Australian, even though it's more so the other way, but whatever. What the fuck? It's the Nutta, and the frame rate dropped for some reason on a 20-plus-year-old game on a 20-plus new computer, because that makes sense. No, okay. I think he's dead. Oh, the mine that I placed down probably killed him. That's sick. All right, are we done? Are we done? You found a okay. Is it like a secret area, or is it what the fuck are they doing? What are, oh shit, okay, this way. Don't you fucking dare. Okay, nope, fuck this. G-O-D. Ha ha. Okay, cool. What the hell's going on anyway? Okay, I see. Ah, okay, I have to collect the last bit of gold, and now I'm out. I guess this is the end of the level, right? Yes, it is. All right, sick. We're done. I'm not going to hit that continue button so you guys don't see the next level, but, you know, that's just how it goes. And that's another one down, 25 minutes. The video might be a little bit shorter than that because of editing. Sure, cool. So that was level, what, like 4, I think, of Forsaken, and... right? No, it was level 5 because I did... yeah, okay. Level 5 Forsaken done. We're going to see you guys at level 6. I have no idea what it's called because I don't remember the level names that well. Yeah, see you guys next time.